Arvin. How about at Verizon? A lot cooking over there. I would imagine 2 to 3 years from now, you'll have a fully implemented SD-WAN environment, maybe 6G's out there. Who knows, right?
Yeah, so I like to break it up into two horizons, if you will, right? I think a 5 year lot's going to change in our environment, right? Not just
Let's
Verizon, but I
pull
think
it
in the
down
tech.
to 2 years because 5 years like way too
Yeah,
far out
things.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it definitely in a 2 year lens, I think in the short term, it's going to be like a massive amount of how do you use AI and workflow to take some of the documentation burden and some of the authorization. So when you think about compliance, that's my focus in a 12 to 18 month lens. What we're seeing a lot of introduction is how do you do multimodal networks, right? Which is, you got your primary circuits and then you got FWA backups. And then, as we continue to deploy wireless infrastructure, how does that all play together and be centralized? So that's on the horizon on like an 18-month to 24. Where we see it going even further than that is something that I like to call as cognitive infrastructure. You need to have the platform in place to really take the insights of any agency, what they're trying to do, understand what it is, and be prescriptive and also be predictive, right? It's to paint higher resiliency, do it in a compliant way, but then also be intent based, right? How do we take those insights? How do we insulate them from cyber threats and scaling bandwidth needs? That's going to be a critical part of our over 2 to 3 year vision of how we're going to use our platforms and services to transform our agencies.
Really